Welcome to today's special edition, where we solve the puzzles of why XRP's value has skyrocketed to an incredible $59,000, surpassing even that of Bitcoin. Stay tuned to the very end of this episode because it's jam-packed with insightful information. For the most recent information on all of our XRP conversations, if you're new here, don't forget to ring the bell and click the subscribe button. Do you like my content? Give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comments section to show some love. Advocates of Ripple's XRP have been outspoken about its unmatched cross-border payment capabilities. You should write down some important pricing points we'll be talking about if you're an investor or just inquisitive. Supporters of Ripple have predicted the price trajectory of XRP in an incredible turn of events, but the surprises don't stop there. We're here to explore the specifics of XRP's reasonable pricing range as revealed by Ripple's CTO, David Schwartz. Crucial XRP price milestones marked the beginning of our adventure. As you can see, 25 Hours is a well-known Twitter account that provides these observations. Although the account's main recommendation is to mark XRP values on trade charts, its predictions don't provide precise times or dates. I found this fascinating. Skepticism would be justified, for instance, if they had predicted that XRP would reach $13.59 on July 12th. However, they employ a different tactic. By linking price increases to certain occurrences, they provide the impression that their forecasts are more realistic. Here's something important now. The fact that XRP is not a security has been reaffirmed by recent developments in the Ripple SEC litigation. However, the legal dispute continues. Many people believe that this story may eventually come to an end with a settlement. The prospect of a settlement is still open. It makes sense to assume that XRP's value might rise significantly if this deal positively resolves the Ripple SEC litigation. Next up is the availability of XRP on different exchanges. With a few notable exceptions, it seems clear that XRP has been relisted on the majority of significant exchanges. Giants like Coinbase and Binance are included in this. In all honesty, the anticipated increase in XRP's value following relisting wasn't as noticeable as many had hoped. The fundamental cause? At that time, the litigation was not settled. XRP's value might have increased more sharply if all of these circumstances had coincidentally occurred. My study has led me to believe that there may be an imminent spike in XRP's value, a kind of latent momentum just waiting to be released. A fascinating price estimate of $2,940.34 is the third item to be discussed. This number is related to Ripple's impending initial public offering or IPO. Major banks collaborating with Ripple are being discussed. It's a logical scenario, let's face it, with Ripple heading toward an IPO and more prestigious institutions becoming interested in XRP. There may be a significant increase in the value and market volume of XRP. As a result, XRP's price may experience a forced spike due to rising demand and constrained supply. It will be difficult to ignore the tremendous demand from financial institutions, impending initial public offerings, and possible banking partners, even if individuals want to sell. The value of XRP may rise noticeably as a result of this collective desire. Let's also look at a sentiment that has been said repeatedly and is emphasized in a tweet by David Schwartz. Banks support stable currencies. A digital asset with little volatility is highly desired by the financial industry. Setting XRP at a higher valuation might be necessary to guarantee this stability. This sentiment is even echoed by Ripple co-founder Arthur Brito. Brito predicted in a June 3, 2023, article that given XRP's worldwide scalability, its value may reach $10,000. He underlined that XRP's demand will soar as more organizations recognize its potential and scalability. Reduced volatility and a shift from an XRP value of $1 to one that remains stable are indicative of higher XRP prices. Imagine that you exchange $1 for 10 XRP a few seconds later, with little fluctuation rather than right away. Financial institutions are drawn to this steadiness. Given that it comes from the co-founder of Ripple, the $10,000 price tag for XRP isn't crazy. On November 20th, 2017, David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple and sometimes known as Joel Katz, expressed a similar opinion. He hinted at even greater promise. The price of XRP might reach $1 million. According to Schwartz, if XRP is worth $1 million, a $1 million transaction would require 1 million XRP. You would only need one, though, if XRP were worth $1 million each. He refers to the opposite relationship. Transactions with higher values are less expensive. For example, Bitcoin's volatility at lower prices makes it less appealing for larger transactions, even though it might trade at $1 million today. The point of Schwartz's? Transactions are more affordable and seamless when the valuation is higher. Therefore, XRP's volatility may prevent its widespread adoption if its value declines dramatically. If XRP's value became too erratic, financial institutions would no longer be able to use it. Moving on to a more recent development, I came across something fascinating from Forbes that I think is crucial. I came upon a recent tweet about breaking news from the account 25 hours a week. This tweet cites a Forbes article that raises the possibility that XRP will replace Bitcoin, predicting that its value will reach an astounding $59,472. But shortly after it was published, the article was quickly removed. The information is given legitimacy by the tweet's direct citation of Forbes. Interestingly, this is not the first time Forbes has had to remove XRP-related articles. 5 months ago, I discovered a similar incident during my study. That piece, which has since been removed, was titled "Why the SEC Treats Ethereum and Ripple Differently." Forbes appears to have a history of removing articles if they feel the content doesn't suit particular interests. The idea that XRP might just hit the $60,000 per token mark is further supported by this pattern, which suggests that the recent report on its possible value was accurate. Rosario's influence is difficult to ignore before delving further into how legislative interests and government policy may be entwined with the value of XRP. Rosario, whose image appears on the $100 bill, is a former U.S. Treasury official who joined Ripple's board approximately a year ago. She is now an outspoken supporter of Ripple thanks to her extensive knowledge and influence. Indeed, Rosario has frequently expressed her conviction that XRP and Ripple are headed in an unstoppable direction. I recently came across a statement she made earlier this month that supports her belief even more. But before we get into that, let's take a quick digression and watch a little video to review her justification for endorsing XRP. Since it has been in the news a lot, I would want to clarify that I am a member of the Ripple board and that XRP is the foundation of the company. I am frequently asked, why did you choose to join the board of Ripple? My answer is straightforward. I think XRP has potential. It is more than merely a store of value or a speculative asset. Its main purpose is to make cross-border transactions more seamless. Reputable financial organizations depend on it, particularly when making overseas payments. The days when these kinds of transactions took days and cost money are long gone. We're talking about seconds and pennies with XRP. This, I believe, is the way of the future. Once more, what makes XRP unique in the cryptocurrency space is its usefulness. Notably, she expressed support for XRP at the time of its consideration as a security on July 14th. What's remarkable, though, is how well Rosario's connections with Ripple and the federal government mesh. It's difficult to envision a situation in which Ripple fails, whether it is in its legal battle with the SEC, its overall regulatory environment, or any other aspect crucial to its expansion. It's ready to succeed. Rosario once tweeted, "Now, who's boarding the train?" in response to this. Please keep in mind that I do not hold a financial advisor license. These videos' content is solely intended for viewing enjoyment. Before making any financial decisions, I always advise viewers to do their own research and speak with experts. Many thanks for listening. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Additionally, to be the first to know when I post new stuff, make sure you enable the alerts. I can't wait to see you again in the next video. Be careful.